10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. EG's turn to ban.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is game number 3, our final game of the night here between these two teams, Leviathan versus Evil Geniuses in this third game. Here we go. Again, this is it. The first game, of course, going to Evil Geniuses. Definitely a pretty solid performance from them, almost dominating, you could say, after the laning phase at least. Leviathan, though, in the second game, really gave it back right to them. And now here we are in a third game as a result of that. I'm Breaky CPK, joined by Trout once again. Trout, you know, you're talking about a little bit of the draft right there, an outdraft of sorts perhaps, but we're going to see now how the adjustments are made. And Leviathan making a point right off the bat, first off, to ban Spearbreaker, despite having first pick, but they end up with a Venomancer instead. So that's what I'm noticing here.
I thought for they were
10 seconds remaining.
Have to ban it because
5 seconds remaining.
I realized, yeah.
EG's turn to pick.
Very interesting. Not good against
Dire team pick.
Puck. Putting here for Evil.
EG's turn to ban.
Night Stalker.
Also at that game.
Dire team ban. EG's turn to ban.
Maybe I think remaining.
You 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Like you said, I think that also, of course,
all right, the bans to follow.
Remaining.
We got Visage banned by Leviathan, Bloodseeker, as well as Abaddon, taken away from Evil Geniuses. So a little.
EG's turn to pick.
Something that's
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm keeping an eye on Phantom Lancer for Team Leviathan. I know BSJ loves playing that hero, and we saw it a couple of times in the series yesterday against VGJ Storm there, so wondering if that's going to be on the docket or not for them, but for now, Evil Geniuses has the third pick. Figure out where they want to go. And it's going to be Disruptor coming out, so they get their 5 support. They're always a solid pick, I feel like.
A lot of other options.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, yeah.
EG's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining.
True.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Puck, I mean, disrupting itself with a kinetic field static storm could be annoying there. So, yeah, no, that is a really good point, though. And you figure they still need their mid, maybe their offlane here as well, solo of sorts. So, see what they come up with. But for Evil Geniuses, their fourth pick, needing that sturdy, safe laner. You mentioned the idea of Clinks. I mean, Clinks would be interesting, especially where you do already have a bounty hunter. So, you got the double invis going on. Really brings some value up with the dust and sentries, but they're actually going to go Underlord themselves here. So the Universe Underlord.
Yeah, they really want that.
Ten seconds remaining.
I'm wondering if
5 seconds remaining.
they have two options.
Yeah.
Now is where we.
EG's turn to ban.
Omni Knight.
It's going to be not an initiative.
No.
Items run. Fair Evil Genius. Puck.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Leviathan's all.
And Dragon Knight standing out to me right here for Leviathan. That or maybe a
Yeah.
Death Prophet are the two that
I like
come
Dragon
to mind.
Knight.
Okay. He takes care of initiation, if anything. Kind of fill that gap. So that's perhaps a ban for EG right here that they're thinking about. Again, Death Prophet not as initiation heavy, but could still fill the role of the brute force. Let's just run at you. Team fight ready, do objectives. They want that direction, but this is a tough ban here for EG. And understandably, they are using the time. And then, yeah, you think about what they need still themselves, as you're getting at with that that final pick. Is maybe, I'm trying to think. I brought up the Lifestealer earlier in the series, I think. What about Lifestealer for EG here? Will that be a
Dire
good
team
final
ban.
pick?
Ten seconds remaining.
So it's awful.
Dire team pick.
Awful, but I think there's better.
Maybe a Diffusal carry. Something to keep in mind, too.
Can't diffuse. I guess you can diffuse.
The Guardian Angel, yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Ten seconds
I did
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you gotta think Leviathan is thinking about that first game of some sort and how that was so lacking for them, and they go on Ursa, so he jumps in and slows them. Doesn't stun them up for the team necessarily, but kind of fills the role.
I think this is
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
back up again.
Choose your hero.
Talk about split.
Yeah.
Counter this kind of better split.
He's the king of it, and Arteezy gonna get his hands on it. So the Arc Warden to finish it off. So if you're Leviathan here, this is a game. Not, you know, I hate setting like a hard deadline by any means, but it feels like, you know, by 25-30 minutes, if they don't have a lead of sorts, then it's not going to be looking good for them. They want that early aggression in the objectives.
I fear not even might.
10 seconds remaining.
They kind of indecision. Back together. Oh.
Yeah.
Fine. Matchup.
Sammy Boy had a hell of a game last game on that Storm Spirit. We'll see if he can do so again on the Ursa. That's what Leviathan's hoping for at least. But the Arteezy Arc Warden again coming out for Evil Geniuses with their final pick. A hero that finds a space, and before you know it, he gets crazy farmed, and you have trouble killing that Tempest double even, let alone the actual hero itself. So, are they gonna? I was gonna say, are they gonna run an aggressive dual lane perhaps? Omni Knight and Night Stalker so far lining up down here.
Not sure. I think we're gonna Bounty Hunter. Anticipate. Mind games.
30 seconds to battle.
Aggro. Because they have a TB.
Oh, that pause timing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're real. I mean, they have, what, an Omni Knight backing them up and Jakiro with it. Yeah, they don't kill him, to be fair, but that was just so, like, right as it popped. The pause came out. Running at them. Yeah. Well, the way he's facing right now, obviously, it's facing as if he is walking away, or maybe that just happened with the pauses. He just, I don't know, yeah, but. It would have been a pretty big stretch. It would have been, but. Nice. Talk is real. Are we going? I think he said they're ready. Just want to keep talking, alright. Well, Arc Warden, yeah, we'll definitely be fine here, if anything, because obviously now he has that information, so he's going to fall back here. And survive. Bounty Hunter, definitely a hero you want to get a pretty solid start on. Of course, get that level 6 with the track ASAP, and ideally start getting track kills as a result. So we'll see what kind of impact Crit is able to have here. Picks up the early Orb of Venom, of course. And is probably, as you mentioned, it might be some odd laning phases, so we'll just see how it kind of shapes up between the two teams.
That would be just...
My gratitude.
Leviathan can start... Make sure... Out on... Potentially.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
EG. They have 3 heroes down there. Crit's actually going to try to ninja the rune from them. It's not going to happen, though. Nushan picks it up. And it will be a 3-for-1 advantage for a Leviathan, actually, with the bounty rune. So, solid start for them already. Coming out. A Night Stalker, for now, is shaping up at the bottom lane. Be the aggressive dual lane down here. Jakiro. Walking, making his way all the way up to the top lane, most likely, but Bounty Hunter, for now, is going to sit in the middle lane, and Ursa is going to take some heavy harassment. Oh, the courier? No, it's fine. Keeping it away. So he's good now. For now, it's a solo Underlord versus the Venomancer, but yeah, again, as we talked about, Jakiro is going to come up here and try to help that Venomancer out against it. Bottom lane, Fear being gone on with the Void, taking some damage. I don't know, I don't believe the... Maybe the Purification hit, but not the most damage being level 1 here.
Damage, but I think the focus really is last pick, and now they're gonna win one lane, win the other. Mid lane could be a wash, but with his bounty hunters heavily one. Don't know how Ursa bad start. Off to not last hit 7 and 7 for Puck for him, and the wave is going Puck. There's double archer, so he out crit Puck and just very bad start here.
He does have 3 last hits. Come on now, some credit. But yeah, 11 and 10 Puck.
Yeah, and it's.
It's a tough time for him. Crit heading towards the top lane, as you mentioned. Maybe gonna try to help out the Underlord a little bit up here, and also Shakiro's not careful. Could be caught off guard, although Underlords usually wouldn't level up that Pit of Malice this early on in the game, so not gonna be bringing much crowd control there to the party necessarily. But yeah, Sumail's on a mission to dominate this lane, and boy is he dominating. 17 and 10. Versus 5 and 0. I don't know. I mean, does he go jungle? Like, does Ursa just give up this middle lane or what?
You can't jungle against him.
True.
Either kill you or leech to where you. I'm most that's concerning, of course. I'm concerned with how well Universe basically free, and because the Jakiro was up here trying to help, now got a huge level advantage. Double that. He's level 4 at 2 minutes. Bad here for Leviathan early on. Obviously, nothing's happened in terms of kill kills out in these lanes.
Yeah.
Crushing Artesia. Yes. Against an Omni.
Oh, Omni's in a little bit of trouble here, actually. Purify comes out, but he's potential for getting first blood, and then sure enough does. Artesia picks it up. Nusham, he should be able to walk it off and be fine, but that's the assistance of Bounty Hunter coming in and catching Omni Knight a little bit off guard. Again, these early levels, just hitting level 3, but yeah, the Purification is not the strongest. No Repel, of course. Easy kill in the end for them there. So, yeah, this is, unlike the first game, going the complete opposite now, as it seems like EG all across the board. Looking very good for the laning phase right now. I mean, Artesia, he got the kill. To be fair, he doesn't have the best CS, but it's good enough considering.
Just tell that they're a little bit flustered already. Jakiro's walking mid to do what? Like he walked in at level 2 to go fire, and Puck just phase shifts it. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. Right now he's thinking what back ancients, but take these. Maybe a Veno with more. They seem very flustered right now. It's nighttime, so maybe now it's a double aggression to do something. You know it's very early on, but it's actually looking very grim. Talked, the Leviathan really need a split push up here for E, and they have no way of catching them.
And, you know, the further you get behind this early on, the more desperate you may become to try to really push objectives, which could be faulty. So it's still 4.5 minutes in, so we'll continue to see how this develops here. But I'm watching Master Kenshiro, unfortunately, go to the ground. Fortunate if you are an EG fan, of course, so might get a nice find there. So they
I see whose side you're on, all right.
Damn, it slipped out as well. EG's great, though. No, but, you know, there's always that underdog story of, like, at least to make it interesting at the very least. But yeah, right now, Evil Geniuses is just making a statement here in game number 3, no doubt.
Well, it's not interesting right now. I mean, double damage up on the Samael. He actually probably could have gone bolt up on the...
Yeah, he's level 6. He does have the Dream Coil. You're right. It's a fair amount of damage, but he's going to pop the Shrine, so for now, Ursa will be a little bit fine. It is nighttime, and Night Stalker taking advantage of that, at least trying to, going on a fear, and it's going to get the first kill for Leviathan. It'll take some return tower damage and some auto attacks from Arc Warden, but other than that, they get off pretty easy there, getting that kill. So this is what they need to have happen, though. It feels like New Sham. He needs to have high impact, as usually a 4 position does, but it's the first nighttime. He's already got 1 kill. We'll see what else he can do.
Leviathan at this point needs to just, like, kind of withstand this laning phase and then just find a timing and go. Like, they need to get maybe level 4 ESJ and just park in a lane. Like, they need to do something dry. When that timing is, that's decided by them. Level 4 War Veno, whether it's a smoke gank to go gank, but a smoke on, they need to have something and make. Won't happen right now. Maybe in the next 5 minutes.
What kind of build game is this on? Well, speaking of Omni Knight, they're trying to find Arc Warden down here.
He has no TP. Yeah, Arc will fly over with need to.
Oh,
right. He got duped, debated. I don't know what do you want to call it, but he died, I think.
Okay, yeah. No, they're gonna get him
in
here.
From Puck. This could be a huge exchange.
Dreamquell on 3. They already got the kill on Arc Warden, but Puck's trying to make them pay. Silenced up. He did level up that crippling cure now. Illusory Orb on through. Gets the kill on a Night Stalker. But now Samael does have to be a little bit careful right here. He does have some wand charges. Not the most life, though, to work with. Jakiro's trying to find him. Phase shift, though. He's going to be able to avoid some damage. And now Jakiro stuck around a little bit too long. Going to run him down. Maybe not. Omni Knight's here. Saved the day initially with the Purification, but that damage with the Flux applied initially gets the kill on Jakiro. And now Omni Knight on the run. Samael wants more. Samael, did he step a little bit too far, though? It looks like it. They turn it. Purification comes out, and I don't think he was expecting Night Stalker there as well. And now Arteezy is also in some trouble. So Leviathan turning into the bottom lane. Ends up being a double kill for Monkeys Forever. I mean, that's Omni Knight, though. He has that potential to kind of turn things.
That was just an orb that Samael didn't hit. Had it hit, they could have done it, but he went in with a level 1 silence. And wasn't enough to kill Monk. Giving a chance here for Leviathan to get their items, levels to run down a lane. And one thing that they are doing well is they're totally shutting down our team. Midas, not getting the levels he needs. 1,000 gold away from that, and there's that tower gold. Despite the bad start that Sammy Boy's had, he's up to maybe phase boost, gets glimpsed in mid, does have an ultimate, he's gonna cast it right now, go on fear, this could be a counter kill, 1 more auto attack maybe, couldn't find the vision, he's just gonna stay out, no glimpse. Right now, critting on it. Going well for Leviathan, but it's now daytime, now time's over. 12 minutes to make.
Yeah, good decision on Sammy Boy's part right there. Obviously, they almost got the turn kill, but realizing that they're out of their stuns and figured it's best to TP out. Didn't want to take that snap either, chasing after the Disruptor. But yeah, the bottom tower being pushed in. Here's Underlord, though. Universe. It's like, remember me? Firestorms up the creep wave, gonna turn it. Top lane, by the way, BSJ, that fluxes on it. Bound in his face, gets turned, though. Once again, Omni Knight here to save the day, and now Arteezy's in trouble. No more Purification, though, to nuke him down, but getting that initial turn kill and also saving BSJ, absolutely huge for Monkeys Forever right here.
That was good communication, because I was like, why is BSJ not walking next to the creep? He should walk next to the creep to Arc Warden. Flux?
Yeah.
I've literally never. I was like, why is he not doing that? But he was getting a message from Omni Knight saying, stay there, I can the bounty hunters. Something you wouldn't expect from a team that's...
Yeah, no, it's yeah, no, it definitely, to be clear, you definitely don't mean that as an insult by any means. It's a good point, actually. You know, being a newer team that's going to come into play, crit, he gets run down, and that's an easy kill on him. They find him with a dust, of course. Now, Arteezy gets a kill elsewhere. Looks like at the bottom lane finds Jakiro, so good job by them. But now Ursa, you know, that's going to be glimpsed back in. He pops in rage, though, so it's come at me, bro. Running through the trees. The creep wave is kind of chasing. Caught by the Pit of Malice. Only one tick, though. He's going to keep on going. And again, with the Omni Knight nearby, we saw what's already happened several times. You do not want to overcommit here if you're evil geniuses. So they are going to back it off. And no repel just yet for Omni Knight, but I wonder if he's going to get an aid. By the way, going for the Invis here. This is so risky, though, for some. He pops a Dream Coil right here. This is just for the Invis. Can he get the Crippling Fear off? No, he cannot. He got silenced first. Nice Waning Rift prevents the Crippling Fear. And thus...
That's where you'd hope to have one value point from Monkeys. Definitely could have. Does have it now. He's like, damn it, should have had it. Levels it now. Harm no foul coil is down. ESJ in a little bit of trouble. There is crit right on top of him.
Yeah, this time. Where's the Omni Knight port? I'm waiting for it. No, it's not coming actually, but you know what? He didn't need it. He just walks it off actually. Hit him Alice, just only locked him down the one time.
Omni spams down. This is going to be the second tower here for Leviathan. So, despite the kind of scary taps that happen in the laning phase, they're bringing it back. They playing with a purpose. They look right now. Crit's under-leveled, unfortunately. Level 4.5. Darkness up. Nusham trying to find this Arteezy. Does have another void to stop this potential TP out, and I think
oh, that's that repel now, the 1 point put in it from Omni Knight here, and yep, sure enough, do get the kill, and Nusham gonna be able to run away with those phase boots. So, you know what? We talked about the first nighttime especially, how important it was gonna be. He did a pretty good job, and now especially the second nighttime, oh, guys, this is more darkness, but obviously continuing to now do very good, and that Night Stalker's got some decent farm here. Now, similar to last game, you do look at the overall network. Despite this pace feeling pretty good for Leviathan, you've still got the top two farmers belonging on EG's side in both the Puck as well as the Underlord. Arc Warden is struggling, as you're getting at. He does have the Hand of Midas, though. And this is now a chance to, you know, of course, start recovering, if anything, here. But Leviathan, they just got to keep going, right? Like, they really can't stop this pace. They just got to keep pushing objectives, it feels like.
I think the next one is they need to push out lanes and they need to smoke for pinging out bottom tower. And as you were mentioning, yeah, it is nighttime. They got like I think maybe 3 daytime after that. Very successful daytime. I mean, this successful daytimes are almost nighttimes. Like assumed you're going to nighttime, but the daytime's gonna be faster, but they actually had a better daytime. Now it's nighttime for another 4. Bottom tier 2 is being taken out. All their towers are up and actually quite healthy. Dagger, I think, on the Sammy boy after this tower. Gets the last hit.
Nusham, by the way, running down crit. He runs into Underlord, though, as well. The voice not enough damage. Nusham really wants this kill. It's going to come at a cost, though. Static Storm put down. Maybe not. He's turning around. No, runs into the Pit of Malice. He does go down. Samael comes in to clean up. So, Crit doing a good job, just barely surviving. More so the team support coming in. But now Ursa's running in. They're going to go for the kill in Universe before he can Dark Rift out. And it takes forever, man, at level 1 especially. It's a 6-second channel. No chance he was getting out of there as soon as Ursa jumps him. So, they get the turn. Samael is just going to push the creep wave behind them with that Arcane Rune and go another direction, but here we go. Roshan has an Ursa for you.
And his Blink Dagger, I assume, is being flown out. Yep. Helm for the Veil for VSJ. Good set of items here to be fighting with. No Disruptor ulti. Coil and an Arcane Rune up on the Puck. You have to be a little bit wary of that.
Oh.
Dagger scan out. Yep, they know that Crit's around. He's still level 4, man. It's 4. No bueno.
After him.
No
yeah,
bueno.
No. It's been a tough game for him. He's lucky that the Sentry War wasn't placed down just before either. But the silence, by the way, on a Puck right here from Nusham. In the back lines, Crit still hunting around. There's the Pit of Malice, so they get the kill. The Aegis is picked up by Sammy Boy. They lose Night Stalker here. But it looks like that might be it. Ursa trying to catch up to somebody. Don't think Underlord's going to be that target, though. Yeah, he'll even get glimpsed back and sent away. So they lose one out of it, but getting the Roshan kill, still Gotta feel good for Leviathan, of course, and the Aegis, you mentioned the blink, and we even saw right there. Picked up too. What about, so I actually wanted to bring this up earlier, though, with stuff keep happening, but Omni Knight got the Arcane Boots, now he has a Hand of Midas pickup. What do you expect to see on him this game? Is this like a utility, like a full Guardian Greaves, or what?
We're definitely going to see a Greaves. I'm really saying, just put that in. Getting him in. I thought he was going to go Radiance, actually, similar to the Abaddon build. Have, like...
I caught him over here. No, I got on the camera, at least. I mean, Arc Warden, he put the bubbles down with the Tempest double. He's tried to live, but Ursa did a good job running inside with him. Says, all right, I'll fight in here. Couldn't get away.
Midas is off cooldown.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh boy. So
Objective is breaking, and they're doing it really well. They have tons of farm. Well, how many towers? One down. This will be a. They could even keep going. Have an Aegis.
Radiant's top tower
Despite
is
the
under attack.
horrible start and laning phase, and Crit's still not level 6. He's trying to get a kill. Aegis on very, very low.
God,
it could just ult, but
I was gonna say it's an Ursa. That always feels so dangerous to try to man-fight Ursa. I don't care how low he is, but he's.
Well, he's got no dust, so Crit
no.
danger. I don't know, but he might not be able to.
Good decision
Time
there.
reach for 6. Oh, he is gonna try. Yep, there's the ult.
Okay, so at least he gets the enrage. Little something.
Low cooldown.
Well, got level 6 though, or no, he doesn't get level 6 yet. He's trying to still. He should be able to hear. So we'll finally have track, but you know, track it's one thing. Now you need to actually
there is a Night
kills
Stalker
with
running down with the double damage and dust and darkness ready. He does get level 6, but I think this is
middle lane action, by the way. I'm watching this right here. Monkeys Forever is going to live throughout all of that. Now Arteezy, can he port out in time? Yes, he can. At least he gets out. Crit does end up dying, by the way. That's what you're talking about with Nushan running down there.
Dies in the fountain.
Oh, he did. You're right. Wow.
Oh god, the extra damage from Jakiro.
Wow.
Dot damage from Jakiro and the Venomancer are able to take him out in the fountain. Feel friggin' bad, man. As they get a kill onto Crit in the meantime. Now they're all walking towards mid. Aegis in hand. Basher as well. Looking pretty good for Leviathan. Well, the fact that they're able to bounce back from that laning stage. Arteezy's not able to find any room, man. He's not able to split, not able to get online. That mail so close. Has it in like...
Dire's top tower is
But even then, he doesn't have bots. He can't split the map. That's Universe. Back and fight. No coil up 15 either.
Yeah, that was a Static Storm committed last fight, by the way. It's not going to be up for another 25 seconds. I mean, they got Omni Knight, almost killed him, but again, as Omni Knight does, he stays alive. He heals on up, and then that's where the turn happened in that middle lane. And now this middle tower, it's definitely falling. They cannot get the deny. And BSJ on the Venomancer, credit for it. You mentioned Universe continuing to do a split push thing, as he does at the top lane right there. At least get some pressure on the secondary tower up here before having to fall back into the jungle. And now he's actually just going to TP as Ursa was running at him, actually. And this tracks being applied.
Regeneration.
One of the why you typically don't want, like as you were mentioning, why would we pick up Bounty Hunter? So probably not going to get banned, and picking up a hero like this so many ways to get extra vision or ink him like this ban. So the other option is when you're all set up as 5 Bounty Hunters. Track is not really a team for hell. He didn't even have track until 6. Yeah. He has no. It's bad, man. If you're this, you can kind of back into the game.
Omni Knight, he doesn't have Guardian Greaves yet, but he has the Arcane Boots and the mech, which is just great in itself. As we're 19 minutes, I mean, this Omni Knight, he was top net worth there for a split second. I mean, Puck's now taking it back over, but he has had a very successful game for his team, of course, and this secondary tower top lane going to be heavily pushed in. Definitely going down. You do hear the Aegis getting reclaimed onto Ursa, but obviously if you're the Radiant side, you're not really looking to take fights right now. You're the secondary towers, it's pretty much a given that those are going to fall. The base that matters, actually. So bottom lane, ESJ. He's trying to defend, but
he's going to. They're already TPing back to.
Oh, they are.
They know that Veno's not there. They know that they don't have Aegis. It could be a scary fight, though. Darkness is up and ready on Nusha. He's getting silenced. He's getting hurt.
Oh, that's a 4.
That's going to be wait.
Yeah, 4-man Dream Coil. There's a Guardian Angel in response, and now the turn puck is bashed up initially. The ice path is down. That phase shift is going to last long enough. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does, actually. It does get out. I thought I got trapped for a second. And they kill Night Stalker elsewhere. Omni Knight's going to heal up with the mech. He does have a purification as soon as he gets out of the silence, and puck is found. Sammy Boy finds him, hugs him to death, gets the kill. The stun on the crit now as well as the dust comes out, and Bounty Hunter will also fall in the end. Monkeys forever. Doing a good job keeping his team alive. And remember, they're doing this all without the Venomancer, who's split pushing the bottom lane. So the thing I said there at the beginning of that trial was that they're just going to give up secondary towers, which makes sense, but they didn't want to. They wanted to defend, and it backfired.
Well, they're trying to take advantage of the fact they didn't have the Veno, but again, this Bounty Hunter's not really much of a hero for fights. Nice free ice path. Stun on the Bounty Hunter. He wasn't slowed. It was just an ice path onto him, stopped him. They had dust. Nicely positioned there for Master. They're totally okay with that Aegis going, because now the next time Roshan spawns, it's going to take quite some time. So hope they get a fast spawn. Rosh is cheap. Net worth now. Favored damage.
Yeah, it's
I think they did get one track kill. I'm not.
Blessings.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Bountiful.
Finally, Arc boots up red. He's able to higher mana pool, but this is where you want to see like Arcane Boots mech on.
Yeah, I see. He's just continuing to play the recovery game here. The Arcane Boots, he might just go pick them up right now. But bots are finished on Arc Warden. Speaking of another hero that's just simply trying to recover throughout this whole game, he does have the bots now, and that's quite a key item, because now this really brings in the whole split push for the Radiant side and pushing out the lanes, if anything, with the Tempest double here, especially. So that's that could be not game changer, but you know, at least a step in the right direction for Evil Geniuses. Meanwhile, Ursa, though, I was wondering what he's looking for next. I mean, Diffusel's a hero. You can see this hero from time to time as well, but he's actually going to go the Desolator. Fits the objective more. I
like it. Pure damage. They don't even need that much lockdown. You don't need much lockdown when you're 5. Stuns aren't as important. Jakiro Thrive. Just kind of run down a lane, and Omni for that matter. Just needs damage. Extra damage on the tower. It's going to help the Plague Wards masked in that. And forgive my ignorance, but out, correct? Is that correct?
This is Loser's bracket. Yes, Loser is out here of these qualifiers.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yep. That's what's on the line.
Very important game for both. Obviously, Leviathan have a great start, but it is 23% in their lineup. This is when lineup is really thrived. We do have bots now under our teasing. Bots, Midas, Maelstrom. That's like the items here. Arc Wardens. They can turn things. Another minute and change after darkness for nighttime for Nusha. Starting to slow down, but I think they're just waiting for Roche. Leviathan are trying to
check now. He just spawned. They just checked the pit, and an awkward moment if they walk away right as it spawns. So, oh, somebody pinged it out. Like, well, they're maybe just saying to check it. Was that a what?
Is that a really fast spawn?
Yeah, I think it was a pretty fast spawn. Yeah. Oh, they know Puck's up here, by the way.
They couldn't get the timeless first.
No. Fly, no, not for.
Oh, he even uses. I think they saw that, and definitely if they see Roche up, it's gonna be darkness still. EG is pushing the bottom lane, and they might get that tower, but I mean, Aegis and Cheese, much more important.
Yeah, they have tier 1 tower at 24 minutes into the game. I don't think you're concerned whatsoever. If you're Leviathan, you say take it. We'll gladly take Roshan in response. So yeah, Puck, no Dream Co for 40 more seconds. As you mentioned, they know that. He does have the Yules here. With that Village Discord. The pipe pickup on Underlord, by the way, but there we go. He just picked up by Sammy Boy. She's picked up by Venomancer. And darkness has spawned. Venomancer going to the bottom lane. Not going to be able to stop Universe from TPing out, though. Good get away from him using that force staff that he has in this game. But BSJ will now just continue to push out the bottom lane. It's a fun stat line from BSJ. 0-0-3. He's kind of just been doing his own thing a lot this game, but to be fair, he hasn't been dying, and that's good in itself. Arteezy. Oh no, did they have a stun Void? Yep. Another kill.
Oh no, that's really bad because they need to split push this while they have the Aegis and Cheese. Now granted, it will be daytime for quite a long time. He already used Darkness, just hit daytime, so 3 minutes until nighttime, but might even just go. With Arteezy being dead, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to buy back with only a respawn time of 30 seconds.
No.
They might be able to pressure these lanes enough to get at least some damage on a tier 3. See what they want to do. Again, it isn't nighttime for a long time. No darkness for 60. With Arteezy being dead, this could be a big opening. And all that time, they can't really split push. It's just a puck.
Glimpse back Sammy Boy. Lotus Orb now finished on Omnet, by the way. He is so ready to save anyone on this team between his skill set and his items, and for this early on, it's pretty crazy. You see the Shuriken bouncing around. There's that Lotus Orb. Sammy Boy jumps in on a fear, and he basically 4-shots him right there. Nothing they can really do to stop that, especially with the Repel and the Lotus Orb on him, so they just have to accept death. Now up his Arc Warden. He's going to send in the Tempest Double. Not doing it just yet. There we go. We'll put it in now. Save a little bit of damage at least. So how long do you stay in this is for Leviathan? Is the question. Crit almost dies right there. The dust does come out, but he's a little bit too far. Good force staffs to save him. Of course, beat at him against the Ursa right here. Ursa does have that Aegis. He is starting to get a little bit low, so will he actually fall right here? Omninet going for the save. The Guardian Angel's committed for this to save the day on him, but and actually gets a bash proc on a puck right there. The bashes are real. The buyback on Samael. They got tier 3 though. They're probably going to be happy with that. And they're resetting Glimpse. Oh, they got Glimpse back in, so they do need to defend him at least.
Oh, Pucky's silenced.
got to get a tie back! Oh no, if Sumail dies this time, Static Storm! They want to save Sumail everything, but at what cost? He barely came alive. The face chip comes out, and he will somehow get away. In the end, he's going to have to regen though, and this is going to be a melee Rax kill now as well. And now Crit, he's definitely dead right here. He gets silenced up, and he will end up falling for 30 seconds. But Sumail is he has to be so careful. Another kill, Disruptor. If he gets a bash proc right here once again, he yields him up in the air. Leviathan is just going absolutely cutthroat right here. Finally, the Aegis is used. But if you're Leviathan, you can't overextend your boundaries right here. EG, can they capitalize on them staying around maybe a little bit too long? They're trying, man. Crit is going to get hit again. The bubble's not going to save him. The force staff the other way. The Dream Call the backlines. Crit just about dead. He barely stays alive for now, but Sumail able to take out Jakira at least. So the fight continues. Crit did end up dying. Now it's the time to retreat, they say. Wow. What a push for Leviathan.
But heavy base damage. In fact, that's a Rax taken almost to dieback on Puck. That could have meant just the game if Puck diebacked right there. Very, very close to dying a second time. He is chasing, trying to get something desperately. They just really need anything from this fight that they can get. Only a Jakiro died. I'm not even sure if he had track on him, so even if he did, it's not that much gold. One, and Gem picked up now for Jakiro, as if Bounty Hunter had already, not a bad enough time. It's going to be an even worse. That's going to be there for the Night Stalker when he respawns. He'll have Solar Crest on his way. But this is just out of control. I don't think they can split push in time. Play the game enough. I think that death on Arteezy there right before that, he died as they got Aegis and Cheese. That was all in daytime breaky. It is now nighttime for another 4 minutes and then some with darkness. It's gonna just...
And he actually almost has attacks. He needs a couple more creep kills. He'll finish his Ags here on top of that. So not only is it nighttime for now, 3.5 minutes, but the Ags effect, of course, gonna start kicking in. So the Vision game gonna be absolutely dominated by Leviathan, or at least that's the idea. The top lane, you see EG kind of split pushing it. Sumail leading the way, but they're going to go for a bottom try now. Probably look to take the top one too, and then we'll see where they go from there. But Sammy Boy, or New Sham, excuse me. Yeah, there's the Yule, so we'll be fine here. Says hello though. Ain't going to defend the base, but that is a Shrine kill. Number 1 at least for Leviathan. So if you're EG here, I know they're behind, 10,000 net worth deficit. It's just continue to look better and better for Leviathan. They're 29 minutes into the game, though. What's the game plan? Is it just Arc Warden? Continue to split push, really?
If there's any hero that can kind of delay a game and split push from 1,000 gold deficit, it's Arc Warden Puck. These heroes generally push out waves very, very safely. Arc Warden doesn't even be there with his red hero. Puck is one of the most higher game to catch. And their only catch is, I guess you have now the extra vision here for Night Stalker with Ags, but it's generally hard. Get silence, you can just... But that's their game plan, just split, 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 put the bubble on the tower, try to delay it as much as possible, get them to TP back and separate.
Wow.
Crit, taking some damage.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised he lives right here. Okay, no, he does die in the end. They saw him, and again, that extra vision of Night Stalker, Crit had no clue that was coming.
And that was a very long cast range, but he went for the cast range. Talent as does.
Okay.
You saw it right there. That extra little bit of range got the kill.
Top lane, Buck, continuing to be harassing. Flip pushing the lanes. I mean, especially for a hero with no buyback, Sumail really has to be careful by doing that, but of course that's he's very confident and doing it well right now, and he goes to Dagon. He's been doing this a lot lately. Between Puck and Queen of Pain, I've noticed he's been picking up the Dagon in a lot of these games.
It's definitely appropriate. Right now, they just need to somehow burst any hero down. It doesn't matter who it is. They just need to kill someone, get back, wait for his spells again, and then again catch Leviathan and vibe kind of situation. Get someone that's back, pick someone off the foil, whatever. They just need to buy time. Pushed and.
I'm just so used to whenever I see an Arc Warden in a game that like this later on, especially the lane's kind of being pushed at least by the Tempest double, but I feel like that just hasn't been happening, and nothing against him, of course, but because obviously that has a lot to do with how Leviathan's played this game and how they just really choked them out. But yeah, really, you could just feel that EG is feeling so constricted this game, and it's going to continue right here. The repels put out the bubble to protect. He just walks inside though. Start beating on the tower. He is going to be blinking away just in case. Looking to go in. Another bubble comes down. This is the Tempest double, of course. Tracks being put up on the Bounty Hunter. Very slow, methodical game, though. By Leviathan. They're fine with that in the backlines. There's a jumps, and Underlord melts away. Not often you say that. He buys back immediately. But over here, the Tempest double doing some return damage, but not nearly enough. Glimpse, I don't know if you want to be glimpsed back there, though. Maybe they do, because actually they're getting a lot of damage. Guardian Angel is committed for this static storm. No kinetic field, though. So they can just walk on out of the Dream Coil. I guess kind of keeps them in, ideally, but not really. Monkey's Forever falling back, going to heal everyone up. Jakiro was picked off in the midst of this. And now Omni Knight pulls the Lotus Orb up. Darkness comes out. Puck decides to go the other direction.
Really nicely played team fight from Leviathan. It's extremely impressive. Yeah, they lost the Jakiro, but they got the buyback on the Underlord. They can wait out for next Roshan. They're going in and then getting out. Like, they're getting the kill, not overextending. They're playing this very, very patiently. And from a team that's just put themselves together from, what, like a month ago? Yeah. Very impressive stuff. Tell that their qualification is there. Now, EG did hold. They didn't even lose a tower right there.
Mm-hmm.
In some ways, that is a success for them. Any way to delay the game is... Again, you're looking at that next Roshan again, and that's going to be where...
Well, there you go. Then the new spawn of Roshan. I feel like these have been back-to-back really quicker respawns, which has to favor Leviathan, of course, considering the team they have for it and with the pace of how this game's been looking. So they go right into it, right as he comes up quickly here. And they're not committing, though. They're a little bit scared. I mean, they can't see necessarily where EG is, of course. They are missing on the map, to be fair. Well, now they're showing a little bit. And yeah, that'll be the cue to go back in. So should ultimately be a free Roshan here. EG's not going to do much to stop it. And once again, the Aegis and the Chiefs, as I say that, Bounty Hunter is coming over, kind of. Not going to get too close, though. And so, Leviathan, what do you think? Do they maybe, is there any item that they're maybe waiting for? They got a Radiance queued up on Omni Knight? Or did they just say, you know what, let's push top?
They don't need to wait. They don't want to give any chance to EG. They have the right, if anything, they wait just for nighttime. 2 minutes for that, but okay. You don't want to idly wait. Like, they're still pushing out link, trying to look for kill. They're not forcing, they don't feel pressured to go right now because it's nighttime and too. But, don't want to let up at all. You don't want to give Arc Warden. You don't want the lanes to be put out past your Arc Warden, he bought out. There is no buyback available for RTs. He bought all his items, wants as much damage as possible. So he built Fusel Blade, gets some crit as well, so extra damage. They know they don't have buyback on Universe. No point in saving buyback for yourself.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Here we go. Trying to be a game-finishing push, perhaps, from Leviathan, at least. Yeah, with the Aegis or Repulse, but I'll be just see it very, very slow with it. Something got reflected right there. But Lotus Orb applied to BSJ. Going to be wearing off. Remember, he has that pipe as well. He also has the cheese on himself. So every time they go in like this, Arc Warden doesn't have his Tempest double up currently. Another bubble's going to be coming out. Ursa jumps to the back lines on a Bounty Hunter axe. He's really deep right here. Again, another one's about to... Another one goes down. That is a dieback for him. Crit's going to kite around. Sammy Boy may end up falling, but with the Aegis, he's not too worried. They do get the tower kill. Samel, the miss of everyone. That's a dieback for him as well. He's dead for 80 seconds. The Guardian Angel came out. Where's Sammy Boy? Oh, he points back to the team. And now he's finishing off the objectives. The Tempest double is going to be picked up. They're doing this 3 versus 5 right now. Is EG trying? They have to try everything. The bubble goes down, saving the melee racks a little bit longer, but as soon as that goes down itself, it will be destroyed. And that's the top set of racks. We now have the mid set of racks. The thing's preventing mega creeps right now. And you still have 30 seconds for Underlord, 60 seconds for the puck. This is very likely it.
This is looking pretty grim. No 2 big cores on the sidelines for 25 seconds. Bubble to try to prevent, but they can just kind of walk in it. Master Kenshiro taking some damage, but doesn't matter. This is going to be mega creeps. Obviously, they can defend a little bit with the Arc Warden, but do they have the motivation to even do so? I'm not quite sure. His Tempest double's falling right now. This is going to be the last barracks to fall. Salmon Boy just super healthy, super ready to fight. Mega creeps, they back out. Fear needs to buy a TP scroll, apparently. And that was all in daytime breaky. Oh, look, it's nighttime for another 6 minutes or so.
I can't get over just how this Omni Knight and how useful he's been. This kid's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But between the skill set, but the items as well. And they call it GG, you're right. That is it. That's, I mean, it was as expected, really, as far as like the very end right there, you know. Were they really going to try to hold? They do not. And Leviathan takes it 2 games to 1. Over EG. They're going to the loser finals. EG's knocked out here in the Star Ladder qualifiers for the NA region. Who would have thought, man? This NA region, it is competitive.
Man, schedule your coaching sessions. Get that promo code out, boys. BSJ is taking over NA Dota. As he sends